Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin is finally out of extreme fear as it seems the entire marketplace is starting to turn around, seeing minimal gains over the past few days. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at what's going on behind the scenes for Bitcoin. And if you stay tuned, we're going to take a look at exactly when we could expect the market to pump. You'll definitely want to stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at what's going on behind the scenes with Bitcoin, the entire cryptocurrency market cap up 2% today, why this is happening, and when we could likely see a much larger pump coming. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also, come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love. Now, as we mentioned earlier, finally we're out of extreme fear and just into regular fear. It was too much fear. I was not able to handle it, but finally, it's not extreme anymore. Now it's just fear. So thank goodness. Now, reasons for this? Well, the entire market is up quite a bit. It bottomed at 33,000. It's up to 38,000, almost 20% already. And over the past day, the entire market up 2%. Bitcoin at 38,193, Ethereum at 2618, BNB at 385, Cardano at 107, Solana at 97, XRP 62 cents, and Terra at 50.96. Now, why? Well, if we take a look at whale balances, they're starting to once again scoop up Bitcoin. We can see this green line here. It was getting lower and lower and lower until over the past few days they decided, hey, price is low enough. Let's scoop up some more of this Bitcoin. And this is happening similarly while the hash rate is at all-time highs. Guys, historically, hash rate has followed price or price follows hash rate. We can see this orange line being the hash rate, the black line being the price. And you can see it follows it very nicely there, as we saw a tank in the hash rate, tank in price as well. And then again, hash rate rising, price rising until around November, when the hash rate continued to increase, but the price has just been tanking. Now, this is divergence that will only last so long, apparently, because as we see right now, Bitcoin seems to be in demand. Net exchange outflows are increasing. Historically, these outflows increase and then the price goes up. Outflows increase and then the price goes up. So people are buying Bitcoin off of exchanges, sending it to cold storage, and then the price eventually goes up when we could see this divergence changing as well. Now, not only that, but also if we take a look at negative funding rates, we can see the last few times that we've had negative funding rates for prolonged periods like we have right now going on didn't end up too well for shorts. We could see happened back here in October of 2021 before we had an explosive Bitcoin price move. And again, happened here in about July. Very extended negative funding rates. And then, guess what? Price shot up once again. Which brings us to, a lot of people are still calling for a bear market. And, well, it's possible. Nobody can predict the future. Not even me. I know. It's hard to believe. You might want to sit down for that. But I can't even predict the future. But, according to Plan C, either November 2021 was the top, or we haven't yet seen the top. Either April was the cycle top, or we have not yet seen the top, and he believes the latter. Now, why? If we take a look over the past 10 years at Bitcoin's history, and this is the total supply and profit held by short-term holders on a 7-day EMA. Now, we can see this orange line at the peaks, and we measure the amount of what it is right there, and we can see the peak there, 2017, 2013, 2013, and if we take a look here, back in 2013, the first top, it was at 4.46. 2013, the second top, 4.32. 2017 top, 6.01, by far the highest. The April top in 2021 was 4.89. Now, why is he saying this April top? Well, if we take a look at the Pi Cycle Top Indicator, that's when that indicated that this was a top, according to the Pi Cycle Top Indicator. Now, this November top, which actually was a higher price number than this April top, was only 2.59. Not nearly close to any of the other things from 4 to 6. Definitely off by quite a lot. Which brings us to where we could likely be heading. Because if we take a look at cbbi.info, we could see that Bitcoin price right now is getting in pretty good buy areas. We're down below this 50% rainbow index line. As a matter of fact, The last time that Bitcoin, other than the $30,000 bottom, that Bitcoin was in this area was right around $15,000 before it took off at $60,000. Or historically, the time before that would be when it was $1,000 before it went up to $20,000. So historically, these are great ranges to accumulate Bitcoin, which leads us to the question, when is this finally going to turn around? And when am I going to make a boatload of money and be a Bitcoin millionaire tomorrow? Well, I'm glad you asked that question because we have the answer for you right here. We see very similar patterns of human emotions playing out. Unless we go back to the capitulation phase caused by a black swan or sub 28K, we should see a bottom and reversal in about 2 to 6 weeks. Embrace the fear and doubt right now. It's just a phase. So if we take a look at realized losses that happened after the top. So this first massive area of realized losses, and this orange is the realized losses. We had 44.5 billion happen in this area. Then we had 15.7 billion happen in this area. Then we had 7.5 billion in the last area, which is the believed optimism phase. So we're seeing that once again. The first major sell-off, which was by far the longest, we had in the capitulation panic phase, 39.4 billion, and then the fear and doubt phase, which I would say we are in quite right now. The fear and doubt. No longer extreme fear, just regular fear, but fear and doubt. Well, we're in there at $12.4 billion loss. So potentially another 2 to 6 weeks, and we could see a turnaround with Bitcoin price heading up towards the moon. So I hope that's some good news to end your weekend with. And if you did enjoy it, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.